June 1947, Robinson signs to fight California's Jimmy Doyle in the first defense of his welterweight crown. What took place before and after that fight will live in Robinson's memory forever.
The night before the fight with him, I dreamed in my sleep that I knocked him out and he died in the ring. And I got up that morning and I told the commission that I wasn't going to fight. And they said, why? And I told them what I had dreamed, Aldo. They said, oh, Ray, no, that's just a dream. And they called a Catholic priest and a minister. And they came and they talked to me and told me to go ahead with the fight. And just like we dreamed, Aldo, I hit him a left hook and he died right there in the ring. It's terrible when you have a premonition before. You know, I had the premonition before that this was going to happen. And for a long time, Aldo, I couldn't fight. I couldn't fight. When I started again, I couldn't hit a man hard, you know. I was very trying.
Jimmy Doyle was a very good fighter out of Cleveland. And it was a big fight in Cleveland because Doyle was a big draw in Cleveland.
The night before the fight with him, I dreamed in my sleep that I knocked him out and he died in the ring. And I got up that morning and I told the commission that I wasn't going to fight.
Two religious men were brought in to speak to him and say, Ray, this is obviously just a dream. But it turned out it was a prescient dream because he killed Doyle with a single left hook.
He knocked Doyle out and Doyle died. A few days later, there was a coroner's inquest. There were a lot of headlines. Robinson under probe and death of fighter.
And the DA said to Robinson, when did you know you had him in trouble? And Ray says, when he signed the contract, I knew I had him in trouble. It's my business to have him in trouble.
His mother was convinced for the rest of her life that this had a profound impact on him as a fighter and that mentally he was no longer the same. Ray would say to her often, I didn't mean it, Ma. I didn't mean it.
I think it's hard to overestimate the impact killing Jimmy Doyle had on Robinson. If he went into the Doyle fight with a reserve about boxing as an avocation, I think he came out of it really disliking it, knowing he was a genius at it, but not getting any pleasure out of it.
You give me the impression that you rather enjoy your work, is that right?
No, just the opposite, Ed. I've never enjoyed boxing. It's just a business with me, and I guess I know I've never enjoyed it.
He just did it for the money. That's what it get you out of the situation that you're in, stop your mother from working, poverty, better things of life. So that's what he did it for.